So I really encourage people to do service, to kind of explore these new opportunities and their career paths, and be a genuine human being to our communities and our neighbors.
Yes, am I right? All right. I'm gonna need y'all to sign in on another sheet. Hold on. So I believe there's 125 of y'all, right? So at the end of the day, or at the end of the shift, we're gonna do this awesome thing. And I hope y'all are very loud by then. We gotta be loud. We gotta make this whole place echo, all right? We're down.
My name is Jennifer Bindley. I'm the director for the Center for Service Learning and Volunteerism.
And how long have you been working at the Center for Service Learning and Volunteerism?
12 and a half years.
12.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us what is the Center for Service Learning and Volunteerism?
Also short for CSLV, the Center for Service Learning and Volunteerism, is a department under the Academic Affairs Division, and we support external relations with our community partners through student activities, faculty initiatives, and other employee initiatives as well. So major programs being academic service learning classes and extracurricular volunteer work.
The CSLV advocates for participation by all members of the university in community service and other socially responsible activities. It works to empower students, faculty, and staff to become leaders in affecting social change and to develop a lifelong commitment to learning through service.
So we started off as the OSLV, the Office of Service Learning and Volunteerism, back in 1997. At that point, we were under Student Life and really focused more on extracurricular volunteerism efforts. That was pretty much the biggest program that we had. And then in 2000 is when we had our first event that was what is now Volunteer Impact, but was back then Volunteer 2000. And so the goal was to have the Lake community do 2,000 hours of service during National Volunteer Week, which is in April. And so after that, just kind of seeing the energy and passion of our students and kind of this desire to keep providing service, then we created what's now known as Volunteer Impact. And since 2000 then through now, that's been one of the longer traditions of big days of service and impacting our communities. So
we are going to be working in that area. Once you get moving in there, it's not that bad. I have a big jacket on because I have to be going into the freezing. In here, and I wanted to go over some things before we go inside. I'm going to go over some of the categories and what we're going to be looking for as far as when we inspect the product. And then I'm going to ask you to put on some gloves, and we'll start the sorting process.
Jessica Chapa, and I'm in Kappa Delta Chi sorority. I think for Olu students to get that exposure to different parts of San Antonio, different types of service, that's good for us, that makes us better people, better students, and it helps for the future. And for the community, they're getting that help from us, and they know that we're not just coming here to go to school and to get our education, but we're here for them as well.
So service learning, how we utilize the difference on our campus is service learning would be academically embedded service. So service that students are doing as part of a course and its learning objectives. So we train faculty and support them during the semester to use service as part of the course objectives, the learning objectives for the class. So every faculty says, I want students to learn maybe these 10 things in their course. And instead of doing just straight lecture, they include hands-on learning, experiential learning. And so that's done with service learning. And so we find partners, community agencies that are needing certain services that would complement what our faculty are doing in the classroom as well, so that there really is a good marriage between the learning that a student is having and the benefits that the community partner is getting as well. So that would be service learning, and then the other piece would be volunteerism. And so I include that to be pretty much any extracurricular service. So whether students are doing it as part of a student organization requirement, or just as a group in a student group wanting to do it for fun or team building, or just an individual student wanting to get more experience or build a resume. All of that would be volunteerism, anything in an unpaid capacity.
My name is Christina Irvin, and I'm the Service Learning Coordinator here at Our Lady of the Lake University. I think part of our mission here at Our Lady of the Lake isn't just about academic learning and kind of getting facts and figures and data in your head, but knowing how that fits in the grander scheme of things. And it's really great to be a part of that building the character in our students as well. Jennifer just has such a really good vision and good understanding and commitment to overall student development. She comes with a wealth of experience. She's a really great boss to work for. She's very encouraging and supportive. I feel like she challenges me on a regular basis, but is always there to provide support and encouragement along the way as well. I would say the same for Rose, our administrative assistant, and as well as the students that work in our office. Like, it's just really a team-oriented, positive effort.
How many students sign up to volunteer within a year?
Sure. So we have about 1,400 students who do service in general every year. And so as a university, that includes volunteerism, service learning classes, and the practicum experiences that are with nonprofits. So we're looking at a large proportion of students out of our student population are doing service. Yeah. So we have about 140 nonprofits that we work with every year, and those will change over time depending upon their needs and the students as well. Places like Madonna Neighborhood Center, Habitat for Humanity, Christian Senior Services, both their Grace Place and their Meals on Wheels programs. Yeah, so we deliver over 1,000 meals in a year just to our Meals on Wheels clients. So we've delivered Meals on Wheels since around 2000, 2001. We had started the Meals on Wheels program, and so we were the first Texas university to have a partnership like this with the Meals on Wheels program. And so where we became a drop-off site, so Monday through Friday, Meals on Wheels brings warm meals to our office, and our students deliver to homebound elderly who live kind of close to the UAC or even right here behind Rodriguez Elementary. So we've delivered over 23,000 meals already in the last many years now to homebound elderly who are our neighbors. So that's kind of one with data.
Can you explain how service is important to OLU?
Well, we base all of this on the core values of the CDP and their desire to really build a university on the west side of San Antonio to be of service to individuals who are wanting a higher education. And to work with nonprofits and individuals who are marginalized to begin with as well. And so that's kind of the foundation of a lot of what we do. Of course, the university mission statement is also about being committed to a quality educational experience, which service learning can help entail, and then to graduate individuals who are committed to service. And so hopefully more people, just by exposure through activities either that are required or ones that they just sought out to begin with, are learning more about themselves and are being committed individuals later. Of course, then, it is good publicity for Our Lady of the Lake too, for our students to be out there constantly, wearing their Olu shirts when they're out there and really representing Our Lady of the Lake well. We really look for mutually beneficial relationships where Our Lady of the Lake can get something out of it and our students can get something out of it, but that our community partners are really benefiting from those experiences as well.
Can you tell us about the President's Service Award?
Sure. We all hours that we track then, we look to see if a student's going to be eligible for what's called the President's Volunteer Service Award, which is a White House initiative. And so we look at it from June 1 through May 31st annually. And if a student reaches the 100-hour mark of predominantly volunteer service hours, and it can include their academic service learning as well, then if they reach that 100-hour mark, then we'll apply for the award for them. And so they'll get a letter from the President of the United States, a certificate, and this year we had ordered medallions for them that they could also wear as part of their graduation regalia as well. Some of the things that are special, I'd say our students and our employees are just awesome. Our faculty are passionate about being able to provide students with the opportunity to have this hands-on learning, and so they're passionate about their discipline and being able to help a community agency get that exposure and assistance that they're really seeking, and then for students too to be able to have this hands-on learning experience as well and be able to add that to their resume and hopefully really grasp the material in a different way than they wouldn't have otherwise.